Okay, so if we were going to write down some steps to do these, okay, our step 1 would be to distribute. Okay, that means multiply. Okay, our step 2 is going to be to combine like terms. Okay, our step 3 is going to be to add or subtract. And I say the kid, but okay, or the non-variable term. And our last step is always going to be to divide. Okay, so you can follow those steps every single time and it should work out for you. Okay, if it doesn't, that means you did something wrong. Okay, so we can go ahead and distribute. Negative 3 times 7 is going to be negative 21p. Okay, negative 3 times 8 is going to be minus 24. And then we have this plus 4 over here that we can drop down. So plus 4 equals negative 146. Okay, now our next step is going to be to combine our like terms. So we're going to look at this and say, well, what can we combine? What can't we? Well, I can combine these two because they have they're just numbers. They have no variable with it, okay? So I got negative 21p minus 20 equals negative 146. Okay, and then it says add or subtract the kid. Okay, well, the kid is going to be 20. Okay, so I can add or subtract it. So we can say plus 20 plus 20. Negative 21p equals, and I got negative 146 plus 20. It'll be negative 126. And our last step is always to divide. So divide by negative 21. Divide by negative 21. Okay, so p equals 6. Okay, the next one, we'll do number 3. So my first step is going to be to distribute. Negative 7 times 4 is going to be negative 28m. Negative 7 times negative 6 is going to be minus 42 equals negative 210. Okay, and then there's nothing for us to combine, so we're going to say plus 42, plus 42. So I got negative 28m, and I got negative 210 plus 42 is minus 168. Okay, and then my last step is always to divide. So divide by negative 28. Divide by negative 28. So m equals, and I got negative 168 divided by negative 28. This is going to be 6. Huh? Okay. Okay, look at number 6. Okay, so our first step is going to be to distribute. That means aka multiply. Okay, so we're going to say boom, boom. So negative 5 times 3 is going to be negative 15. Negative 5 times a positive 2 is going to be minus 10, B. And then I have this minus 5 out off the side, so we can just drop that one down. So minus 5 equals negative 100. Okay, our next step is to combine like terms. So we're going to say, well, what can we combine? Okay, well, we look at these and I got a number, something with a B, and another number. So the numbers I can put together. Okay, so we can combine these two. So negative 15 and a minus 5 is going to give us a negative 20 minus 10B equals negative 100. Okay, our next step is always to add or subtract the kid, okay, or the non-variable. Okay, in this case, this is the non-variable or the kid, so we can say plus 20, because we're going to do the opposite, plus 20. So I got negative 10B equals negative 80. Okay, and our last step is always to divide. So we're going to say divide by 10. Divide by negative 10. So B equals 8. Okay, let's look at 7. Okay, 7, same thing. It's the same steps. Okay, so our first step is going to be to distribute. Okay, do not do the 7 minus 6 first and put a 1 on the outside. Okay, we distribute this part. Okay, so we distribute the number and the sign that's right in front of the parentheses first. Okay, so the 7 we can just go ahead and drop it down because we're not going to be doing anything with that just yet. Okay, so we're distributing this negative 6. Okay, that means everything gets multiplied by negative 6. So negative 6 times 2 is going to be negative 12. Negative 6 times negative 5, okay, is going to be positive 30V equals negative 125. Okay, and then we say, okay, well, our next step is to combine like terms. So we say, well, what can we combine? Okay, well, I got a number, and a letter. Okay, so I can combine my numbers together. So 7 minus 12, okay, you're going to get negative 5 plus 30V equals negative 125. Okay, and our next step is going to be add or subtract the kid or the non-variable, okay, which is the minus 5, so we're going to say plus 5 plus 5. 30V equals negative 120. Okay, and my last step is going to be to divide. So divide both sides by 30. So B equals negative 40.